Slow it.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Who makes Fanta?
Shasta.
Damn it. God damn it.
You gotta put those.
Damn it!
What happened?
I'm Gryffindor, cuz.
Gryffindor.
I don't want to be Hufflepuff.
Huff and Puff. What you know about Huff and Puff?
Not Huff and Puff. Hufflepuff. Man, I'm Gryffindor, man. God damn.
I thought you said Huff and Puff.
That done pissed me off. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, late night family? It's your favorite too, and we're back again with another exciting episode of Late Night Conversations with Unk and Nephew.
There you go.
I am your host, King J, also known as Nephew, and
I'm JR, also known as the Unk.
that's Big Unk, Big Nephew, and we in the game. We back to bring y'all another exciting episode today. We're gonna dive into a little bit of fan talk, a little fan love. We got a little segment that we're gonna kick off called Fan Love, man. We want to thank y'all for all y'all's participation and commenting and just following us for the ride, and we really appreciate it. It's definitely getting us to bring out more and better content. So we're going to go ahead and kick off today's episode with a segment called Fan Love. And like you said, man, we just want to thank everybody who's been out there commenting, letting us know, giving us feedback. We really do appreciate it. We do read y'all's comments.
Right.
And let's kind of dig into a little bit of that.
Going on that note, Nephew, I said we do read it, and we do appreciate everything y'all do for us, or shout outs or hearts, likes, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
We were at the store before we came in and shoot today, and somebody recognized it without us even saying anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all are out there. We appreciate y'all, and we love y'all. I mean, it's
yeah, we do this for y'all, you know what I mean? We get enjoyment out of seeing y'all enjoy the content that we're giving y'all.
Right. I hear good things all the time, man, from y'all or people that I go around and they're like, man, y'all two are freaking hilarious, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what it's all about, is having fun. Our conversations that we have usually end up as comedy,
Yep, for sure.
It really is.
Yeah, it is, and we enjoy it, and we do it for y'all, so y'all keep on, man. Y'all keep on doing what y'all doing, man. We really do appreciate it. Keep commenting, keep sharing us, man. The more likes, the more views, the more we get out there, the better the content's gonna be.
What the hell is even that? And
so, man, let's just do a little shout out, man. We got a couple people we want to shout out. On our Facebook page, man. Y'all been going crazy. Man, shout out to Annalisa, man.
Man, she comments almost every video.
Yeah, man. She's always commenting like funny stuff, man, pertaining to like. Did you see her comment?
Man, about the Cowboys, man. Talking about that was this week's horror story.
Yeah, for real.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was a good one, man. Shout out to her. Yeah, man. She's been going. She's
giving us love since day one.
Yeah, of course. Man. Hey, shout out to Alfredo Campos, man. He's been sharing our stuff, man. Just networking, man. Just sharing our stuff, man. Y'all go check out his podcast, Stirring the Podcast, man. Y'all show him some love, man. He had us on their podcast, and man, we had a good time.
We did. We had a great time.
Yeah, man. Y'all shout out to Alfredo, man. Alfredo and Angel, man. Y'all appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you very much. When we get we're working on something, and
we're working on moving sets because we're actually
we're way too tight right now.
We're gonna be under construction for the next probably month or so, maybe. Man, me and him are working out the details, but we're actually building a bigger set for our podcast. So,
I feel we can't invite anybody. We've got the material, we got the audio,
we got all the equipment we need. We just need a bigger area because I think we're starting to outgrow this little podcast set. So we're in the works of doing that. So once we do, we'll start having guests on, and it'll be awesome, man.
It will. I can't wait.
Man, shout out, man, my wife, man, she's been going hard for me. I appreciate that, man.
Your wife and your mom.
My mom.
Brandy, my daughter, they share all the time, man. That's awesome.
Everybody on Facebook, man, thank y'all so much for all y'all's love, man. Jumping over to Spotify, man, thank y'all so much for y'all's comments, man.
I didn't think Spotify was going to hit, man, but it's hitting, man.
Yeah.
I listen to more on Spotify than I do anything else,
Yeah.
and man, fan base is just growing.
Yeah, it's growing, man, and we appreciate that, man. It's a blessing for real. We got a. Hey, Ashley commented on one of the very first episode. Our cousin from her.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
I must have missed that.
Not the Lincoln Logs.
Oh,
Remember
man.
I talked about you have the Lincoln Logs.
Yeah.
Man, so we got man. Shout out to our cousins up there in Hearn, man. We love y'all, man.
Hearn, Texas, yes.
You know, man, we got a comment from Nate the Greatness, man. Shout out to Nate the Greatness on Spotify. He said, "Love from the 806. Y'all should do thoughts on the rap culture influencing the youth."
Right.
And man, hey, shout out Nate the Greatness, man. We appreciate you, bro. We salute you.
We
thank you for watching. And we are gonna we're
gonna work on. We're gonna talk about that today. Yeah.
About how the rap has changed from '70s to today and the influence and the impact it's had on this culture. So shout out to Nate the Greatness, man. And then for our final little fan love segment, we want to shout out at Dragon Girl 15, Dragon 94. Man, she had a great comment on the insight on our
the Solder
Children case. She gave us an update, man. Y'all go to our YouTube video. It's episode 4. No, it's 3. Episode 3.
3.
Yeah, episode 3. Y'all go check out her comment, man. She gave us a little bit more insight on the case. It's not a lot, but it's quite a bit of good information. So, man, shout out to at Dragon Girl 15, man. We thank you. We love you for that comment, and that's what we're doing this for. Stuff like this for the interaction.
We can't always find stuff, and when we do find it, sometimes it's too late, but insight like that, dude, it just makes it even more interesting for us because we can go back and re-listen.
Yep.
And then we're like, how do we miss that,
or maybe we just didn't have it at the time.
At the time, right?
Because in the articles I was digging,
that was a crazy. The Solder Children blew my mind.
Yeah, that was a crazy story, man.
You know,
so check out her comment because it has some great insight on it.
Right.
Something
Thank
that
you
we
so
didn't know.
much.
But thank y'all so much, man. And that's the end of this segment. Fan love, man.
Fan love.
We want to do
this from time to time.
We're doing this from time to time, giving y'all shout outs. We do read y'all's comments, so if there's anything y'all want to say, man, comment below on YouTube, Spotify, comment, man, wherever y'all watch our platform.
What's that new deal going on?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like that.
Fan love. Yeah,
I see
man.
it on TikTok, but
hey, and so, man, shout out, man, y'all. We love y'all, and y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. We really do. Yeah. So, man, let's kind of dig into Nate the Greatness's comment, man. The influence of the hip hop culture and the impact it has on the youth today, man. Well, that's a good topic, man.
That's interesting, that because I was around the '70s when
the birth of hip hop just started.
Well, yeah, and of course, being Hispanic, I wasn't into it right off the bat.
Right.
What got me started was what's that? Hip to the hip. Yeah, but I just lost the name of the group.
Sugar Hill
Gang. I don't know why it slipped my mind, but that's when I started. Of course, we always started, in the Bronx, and what was that, mid '70s, late '70s?
Yeah, it started off in the started off in the 1970s. Started off, so I want to talk about I guess we could talk about the evolution of it, man.
Right.
I mean, from where it became to what it is now, because now hip-hop is a lot different.
Right.
It's actually the #1 music genre in the world now.
I mean.
It overtook rock and roll. And, man, the impact that it has on the culture, the impact that it has on the youth. It's probably the biggest impact of any genre of music that
most definitely, but I have a lot of mixed views on that, I guess. Being a Gen X, to see how these kids are growing up with this music as, us growing up with it wasn't hardcore.
Right.
It was more of a for style, for dance.
Right.
And now it's more gangster to me.
Yeah.
These guys don't. When I see these guys in the streets, sagging, nothing against sagging. I mean, it is what it is. But the look is totally different to where it doesn't make them look like a hip hop. Growing up, Run DMC, hat, dressed up Dickies, with
with the Stacey Adams suit.
No, the three little.
You talking about the Adidas?
The Adidas, they put Adidas on the market, right?
Yeah.
They was flashy.
Yeah.
You know, so
the big dookie chain ropes.
Right, right.
Yeah, everything was a lot more
Right.
flashier, man.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, I guess on that note, let's dive into it a little bit. Huh?
Okay, come on.
So, you know, starting around in the 1970s, you know, hip hop as you know it, kicked off with, well, the rise of the hip hop culture started off with DJ Kool Herc.
Right.
You know, he was a DJ that was mixing on the ones and twos, you know what I'm saying? And you know, right around that time, Grandmaster Flash.
Right after the death of disco.
Pretty much.
I mean, because you know, like, going back to the 70s, 80s.
Yeah, the disco was. Yeah,
disco was a place to be for music. You know,
disco and funk.
Yeah, and then once disco started down out there, you had your clubs. You know, Club Diamonds. You know, Club Rios, whatever. You know, it was at the times. And that's where the DJ started.
Yeah.
Go ahead, nephew.
Yeah.
I was just
you
gonna
good.
cut
That's
into that
a
right
insight,
there,
man. Because you were around.
Yeah.
Well, you were.
I was invited to different clubs in the 80s, man. And one of the clubs I was invited to, a good friend of mine was a DJ, and he's like, "Just come on, man." And it was me and my wife at the time, and bro, it wasn't. I thought I was cool as hell. I wasn't as cool as I thought. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you cool with your people until you're around other people that are hardcore.
Yeah,
you know?
they're actually,
And that's when I knew that, hey, this is going to change a lot of things.
Yeah,
because you could just see
you could tell
it,
like the music genre was changing.
Dude.
Yeah, man. So like, you know, you got Grandmaster Flash coming out in the 70s.
Cool Mo D.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You got all these artists. The Sugar Hill Gang is really putting hip-hop on the map.
Right.
With Rapper's Delight. You know, that's 1979.
Right.
You know.
See, and that's probably my most favorite rap song, period, man. You know, I'm always singing that. What's my favorite verse? Everybody knows my favorite verse.
I like something.
I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but I like hot butter on my breakfast toast. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
you know, and so at that point, man, I feel like it started the evolving right around 79.
Right.
It started getting a little bit more complex because you know, like Grandmaster Flash and all them, it was more of the. You know, there's a joke on Facebook about it where he's like, I went to the hat store and I bought myself a hat. Hey, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it was just
but it made sense.
No, yeah.
And it made sense back then.
It was the birth. Yeah. You know, and then now we start transitioning into I am Wonder Man, and I like to say hello.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's starting to flow a little bit more. Then, you know, the 80s, man, they marked that as the golden age of hip-hop. You know, you got Run DMC, Public Enemy, NWA.
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J, you know, and that to me is where hip-hop started to branch into two different branches.
Right.
You have hip-hop where it was, you know, hip-hop, that's what it started off with. And then you got rappers like Ice Cube stepping into the game with NWA, and now you're starting to get where now it's getting from hip hop to rap music. That's why I feel
more
like the transition started. Now gangster rap is stepping in.
Yeah, it's not so much gangster rap, but it was more hardcore.
Yeah, it's
street.
More street rap, and now you're starting to get, you know, like the influence of the streets is coming.
Not
in.
so much the drug
because at first I feel like
but
exactly
growing up in the streets, you know.
Exactly, and I feel like it was starting to be more of like hip hop started off from the dance craze of the disco and stuff like that. Now it's stepping into. Man, it's starting to become a voice of the streets, you know.
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I mean?
People are starting to realize that, hey, this is a culture that's not going away.
Yep, exactly.
It's going to be around for a long time, and it's still here.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's the biggest in the world right now, you know. So
yeah, and so you know, right around that time, I mean, you remember Public Enemy came out with "Fight the Power,"
right?
Became a big anthem for a lot of activism, man.
Well, I mean,
and then NWA dropped straight out of Compton, and gosh, bro, that shook up the rap game.
But Ice-T also.
Yeah, Ice-T with his colors.
Yeah, colors. And,
hey, man, but
maybe
it's the young man in me, but man, I don't know, man. Ice-T spent all these years rapping about F the police.
Well, he's
been a cop for like 10 years. Man.
More than that, dude. That's my favorite. I watch him, dog.
He a cop, man.
He old as hell.
You can't do all that talking about cops and now you a cop.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna change. You're gonna change where the money's at.
Yeah.
He quit rapping.
Yeah.
So he gotta make his money, bro. You can't, you know. I know he dissed the police a lot, man, or the government.
Yeah, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, and then, you know, like stepping into the 90s, man, I mean, rap really started to transition, man. You know, because the 80s really started kicking off, you know, like the more hardcore rap. And then, I mean, the 90s was a big golden age.
Right behind you, baby, right behind you. Right there.
We got Big Tupac in the building, man. So,
dude, I mean, he changed the meaning. To me, he changed the meaning of hip hop.
I think that was like where the introduction of poetic rap started. Man.
See, and I was going to say poetic justice, poetic music were
a quick little, like a question for you,
all right,
like something to shake some up. Who do you think was better, man?
I need some Ginkgo.
Biggie or Tupac?
I don't know, dog. I love Tupac, and I like his style, but Biggie was flashy, man.
Hey,
Biggie was flashy, dog.
You're on to the right thing, man. Of course, everybody has their own opinion.
Right.
I love Tupac, bro. Yeah. Tupac was one of his.
They both grew up. Favorite rappers. They both grew up in the street. They both.
One
we're
on
not
the East Coast,
supposed to make it. Right. We're not supposed to make it.
Yeah. Here's the thing, for me, I think Tupac was the better artist. Like let me break this down to you. I think Tupac was the better artist as far as making content, like music wise.
I was gonna say poetic.
Kind of like he was better at making content music, like
Dear Mama.
You know, like Dear Mama, Brenda's Got a Baby, Changes. I mean, there's so much, you know, he made.
Without being political, he was political in some of those words.
He used his music to speak to a generation. Now, on the other hand, the better rapper was Biggie, though.
Yeah, because
Biggie was the better rapper. His flow was just...
When he made it, he expressed it. And I mean...
Well, he just talked about, I mean, his upbringing, you know, from Brooklyn. He was rough, dog.
Yeah.
And
well, the East Coast has always been the roughest because, especially Bronx, New York. I know you hear Compton, you hear LBC, you know. LBC?
And the LBC, yeah.
You know,
I mean, Coast, you know, gang aside from Compton and all that.
But then you also have North Carolina. You know, when I lived up in North Carolina, bro.
Dog, it's rough in places you wouldn't think. I got a homeboy that lived in Arkansas, right? Yeah. There's a place called Pine Bluff, bro.
Yeah, Pine Bluff. I've been there.
Number one murder city. In the world.
Yeah,
bro.
And that's where
you know what I'm saying.
Regional baseball, Little League baseball.
Oh yeah,
every year. Yeah, Pine Bluff.
I didn't know that. So man, but like back to the Biggie thing, man. Biggie was just a better rapper, bro. Like lyrically, dog, and his freestyle game was just immaculate, bro.
See, and when I'm at work and I'm listening to music, I can listen to Tupac for an hour, but I can listen to Biggie all day.
Yeah, Biggie he spoke to you, man. His lyrics. So that's why I say the bigger artist and the better artist was Tupac because he was more versatile.
Right.
He was, you know,
versatile because he transitioned to, you know, acting and, you know, he was an activist. You know, he did so much for this community, you know.
Not saying that Biggie didn't, but it's just that Biggie was so, I mean, his IQ for rap was just so high, bro. I mean, the dude, if you go
and that's all he wanted to do. Tupac wanted something better. Tupac
had to do more.
Let's say Tupac had a dream where Biggie lived his dream. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. You know, Biggie grew up hard. So when he made it, he was flamboyant. He wanted the champagne. He wanted the crust of diamonds. You know, he
showed out.
Yeah, he showed out.
Biggie was that guy.
See, Tupac wanted his people to understand that hip hop people are being degraded by the government. I think.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, because I mean, think about it. It stems back from the NWA. They were trying to get their album, you know, banned from stores, and then you got like when they did the concert,
right?
You know, they have cops lining up, arresting them right after.
See, I was there also, you know, when they took off MTV from television. You know, when MTV, I was there. You know, in that time, that's when we started the censorship, which I guess freedom of speech 1, 2, or 3 came into effect, and that's when. 2 Live Crew came out.
Yeah, 2 Live Crew, boy. That was nasty, dog. That was a whole nother genre. They
born in the USA, you know what I mean?
They could have, they could have kicked out some of this nasty rap, boy.
I mean, well,
because they were
trying to make a statement. Yeah. Me Too Horny, yeah. There was so much I'm not even gonna bring it out.
I will. I ain't scared.
Strip club. Remember at the strip club. could have sworn that, winked at me. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
And that's what I'm saying. At this point, hip hop started transitioning, you know, and it started getting a little bit bigger, and the content was starting to get more explicit, more.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And that's because of freedom of speech.
Yeah. And so right around the 90s, and as we surpassed into the 2000s, dog, to me the 2000s were prime for hip hop. And the reason why I say that is because you got like all 2000 through mid 2000s.
Dude, you
got Soulja Boy.
So many, you know, 112, you know.
Yeah, dog, you got Lean with it, Ride with it, Pop, Lock and Jumping, Pop, and then Soulja Boy took over.
Yeah.
And see, this is a controversial statement I'll make, bro. Some people might not agree with this on you know. Soulja Boy don't get enough credit, bro, for what his contributions to the rap game. Bro, he really brought the rap game to the internet, dog.
Right.
Like, really, he's the one who exploded rap music on the YouTube. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so, you know, and we get into the 2000s. It's more of the dance era, man. We're starting to do dances to it. We're starting My Dougie. You know what I'm saying? Teach me how to Dougie.
And I used to enjoy that too, but I was also more into the more contemporary hip hop. You know, 112.
Like love making music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
And see, that's why I'm like, rap music started being very versatile, man. And you know, and as it's progressed, you know. Hip hop had started going from the 80s, the 90s to the 2000s. You start seeing
you know,
you start seeing more of the dance craze in the 2000s, and then right around 2013, 2014, drill music from Chicago exploded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got Chief Keef, you know what I'm saying, who really took it to the streets, bro. And now you're starting to see even more of like what these street cats is going through. I'm talking about.
I mean,
you know, this gangster.
Talking about Paul Wall, you know, came out in the
Paul Wall
mid 2000s, early 2000s.
Paul Wall was in the 90s to the
2000s. You know, that's Houston rap. You know.
Yeah, Houston rap. That's its own genre, dog.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's hitting so hard right now. You know, with the Mexican OT. I know you don't listen to a lot of Spanish. Mexican OT. I listen to because of my other nephew. He's into that gangster rap, Mexican gangster rap, dude.
Yeah.
And when we barbecue and stuff, that's all and I enjoy it. You know, it's not something I'm going to listen to all the time by myself. But if I go to a party and, you know, I'm never going to disrespect the host and say, hey, turn that shit off. No.
Yeah.
I know. I will listen. You know, even with you, you know, your music and my music, you already know. You like, hey, listen to this, listen. And I do like it. But it's not me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still into love making music, dog.
Yeah. And see, but that's the thing, man. That's the impact of rap music as a whole, like for your generation, because you were there growing up in the era of like LL Cool J, you know, things like love, that, you know. And see,
but we also, you know, I'm not saying by looking now, but I mean, when we dressed up. This was we went to a club. We hung out to house parties. The music and the outfit matched.
Yeah, because dog, think about it, man. Hip hop has influenced so much more than just the music, man.
You know, the urban wear.
Urban wear, the outfits, man. You know? Hip hop. I'm telling you, man. Hip hop has a huge influence on the culture, and so that's why I was saying.
But to me, that's a roller coaster, man. Because you know the extra long shirts and the.
Oh, like in the 2000s, like in the Soulja Boy era. But everything has a fad, huh? You gotta think,
But
man.
that fad was, I mean...
It's like in the 80s, man. Look what y'all used to dress in the 70s. Bell bottoms and the ruffled shirts. Hell no.
Hey, it was 1984 on my prom. I still have ruffled. Baby, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, but that's my style, you know.
But you're influenced by the music of that culture. That was the disco era.
Right.
Where they wore the ruffles, the bell bottoms, the high waters, you know what I'm saying?
Saturday Night Fever, you know what I'm saying?
And so, you know... that's the impact that rap has, man. And like even now, like, you know, going through the 80s, through the 90s, you know, when gangster rap started really taking over, you know, of course now, I guess we can fast forward now into this era.
The 2010 and above.
Music is now transitioning to, it's not so much.
What do you call it? What do you call this rap? You know, I like Nicki Minaj. You know,
Cardi B,
Glorilla, you know, Cardi B,
Glorilla,
you know, I like their music. I listen to it.
Man, to me, it's just rap music. Like,
but
you know what I mean?
Some of it is so raw that I'm like, in the '70s, we would have never played that.
Yeah, but times were different. You know what I mean? To me,
we have more.
okay.
I still keep going back. It's still the respect for the people, dog. I mean,
so let's do this.
Okay.
Let's. I'll tell you my views on the impact of hip hop and the way things are now. To me, hip hop and the impact of it is a double-edged sword for me. Because you know me, I grew up loving hip hop. Man, 50 Cent was a big.
Oh man,
that's another one on my Mount Rushmore rappers for me. 50 Cent was a big influence for me growing up. The thing is I think the influence it has it's both negative and positive, and this is why I say that. Hip hop now and now that we have social media and TikTok and all these outlets, it's giving all these kids who love hip hop, it's giving them a view of like, man, I can do this too. If they can do it, I can do it. Because it just seems like more and more people are getting discovered and it's getting easier.
Right.
Back then, in the old days, if you rapped about something that you weren't living, that was unacceptable.
Oh, most definitely.
No, if you wrote lyrics that were like, man, you won't even live that life.
You don't live that.
Now, bro, people just rap about whatever.
Right.
And you don't even got to stand on it. You know what I mean?
And social media is out there. Back then, we didn't have it. You know, if you made a CD or a track, whatever you made, you had to sell it out the back of your trunk of your car.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Now you can get music at the stream of a button, dog.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So like the influence today, man, I think it has a good impact as far as like the social economic of the like how everything is now, man. There's such an influence. Hip hop influences everything. You see hip hop music at football games. You see it everywhere. Baseball, basketball, every sport. The Olympics. Look, Snoop Dogg was out there carrying the torch for the Olympics.
Snoop Dogg found the second round fame.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden, it's everywhere. But anyways,
and so it has a big influence on the culture. But at the same time, I think it's also negatively impacting the culture, man, because people, it's making people glorify things that you shouldn't be glorifying, man. A lot of times this rap music of these days, man, some of these artists, like look at the pop and pill rappers, man. I pop a pill, so depressed, like the depression rappers, bro.
Right.
I've always said, man, like, look, don't get me wrong, I love Juice WRLD, man. He was a dope artist, man, but the man, and he overdosed, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
on stuff he talked. He said
the stuff that he was talking about. I pop another pill. This
to keep me up, and
it's just the influence of the drug culture in rap. That's the problem.
Right.
That's where I'm saying, hey, hip hop is not at a good space. You know, as far as the influence.
Right.
But hey, let's take a quick break, Unk, and then we'll be right back to further this discussion.
We'll see you in a minute.
And I'm on this ride for life, I gave you diamond rings. I put my trust in you, so I expect the same thing. I never had this type of love before when I was scared of it. Heart been broke too many times, so when it comes around for me, baby, take my hand, come and vibe with me. And when I'm down and out, will you ride for me? And girl, I ride with you cause your love so deep. Face of a goddess and your body so sweet.
Back again like we never left.
Exactly.
Oh, man. So anyways, like I was saying, man, I feel like there was a good impact. You know, of course, it's helping advance the culture, and actually, you know, coming from like a time where like black people were segregated and not thought of as much, man.
Right.
Now, man, you see so much influence of black culture through hip hop. I mean, it's influencing even us as Hispanics.
Oh, most definitely.
It's just,
you see it in the way they walk, talk, dress.
Yeah.
You know, you see it everywhere.
Yeah, and you see
and it's not a bad thing. It's not.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's the negative influence part, huh? It's like these rappers who are glorifying the gang banging culture and throw your set up and this and this and that. And bro, you got kids in towns who don't even gang bang, throwing up gang signs like they from there.
Don't know what they mean.
Yeah, man. You got people, walking around claiming sets they ain't even a part of. You know what I mean? And that's where I feel like it has the negative effect. But I mean, with every good thing, there's good and bad.
Right.
You know what I
mean, there's always pros and cons on anything you do in life.
So I think that's the big impact on the youth, man. I mean, it has a big impact on the youth because these kids are very susceptible to follow whatever they deem is.
And that's what I was going to say.
Hard.
They're so easy
to influence, man.
Influence, yeah.
Now you got so many influencers on TikTok.
That's all you hear, influencers.
Because these generation is influenced easily.
And you see it in everything besides hip hop. I mean, I see so much on TikTok, and I'm like, I didn't even know that was a dude. I'm not going to go there, but it's the influence of these people that make it look so good to be hip hop artist, a rap artist, even country music. It doesn't matter. I mean, whatever it is that people enjoy.
Yeah, TikTok. I mean, look at TikTok. TikTok should show you how fast trends pop off. You know what I mean? But look at TikTok, bro. All these trends, they're all dances to hip hop music.
Hip hop music, yeah.
And rappers are starting to get big off of TikTok. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
The influence that hip hop has had on this culture has been so great.
Yeah, you got people. I mean,
it's been unlike any other music genre. The influence,
right?
It's crazy, and it's good. It's good in the aspect of, I mean, it's getting people. Getting people out the hood. It's getting people who didn't have nothing, something.
And to me, that feels great. My biggest part is, and I'm not saying, what are they doing for the, like Biggie, Tupac, before their death, they were big.
Yeah.
Tupac was trying to help his community, whatever it takes. I don't hear a lot. I don't know. A lot of these rap artists are doing, stuff for the community.
Right.
But to me, that's when you're making millions. I'm not saying give your money away, of course. No, you're earning this money. You're making it. You made it to the top. Help people out. Help your people.
Right.
I'm not just saying the black community. Any community. If you grew up in the barrio, help the barrio. If you grew up in the hood, help the hood. If you grew up in the project, help the project.
Yeah, wherever you are.
That one guy that made it from Plainview, can't even think of his name. He came.
Todrick Hall.
Todrick Hall. He came to Plainview. He came back to Plainview.
To
the Central where he grew up, and he blessed all these people, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, and
the influence you have on these kids, you have a bigger influence if you come around.
Yeah.
If you talk the game, be the game.
Yeah.
Don't just, I'm a multi-millionaire making this money,
flashing all that money,
drinking and women. It's all good and dandy, dude. That's behind closed doors. But in public, what are you doing?
For the community. Yeah, that's a big thing for me too. Like, I don't want to. Don't get me wrong. I like Glorilla. I like the, like the female rappers.
Well, they're coming out. They're coming out hard.
But like Cardi B, I'm gonna put it in this category, dog. Cardi B, you got Sexy Red, bro.
Yeah.
Like I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? All that hands on your knees, let that coochie breathe.
Look,
bro, come on.
I saw a video on TikTok the other day. She's maybe 5 years old, 4 years old. Talking about the WAP.
See,
and her daddy's like, I'm gonna get on that ass,
But
and that's the thing. Why did he post that video?
Yeah,
because he knows he's gonna get the views and the likes.
Yeah,
and to me that's wrong.
Yeah, but see, check it out. This is the thing. There's two things to that. One, yeah, man, that's trash to me, bro.
Yeah, she's singing the WAP song.
All that pop your coochie and all this and that, like all that, man. That's all good and well on your own, but to me, I don't agree with that kind of rap, bro. Like, to me, that's really that.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that rap. Back in the day, BET after dark.
Yeah.
After 3 a.m., from 3 to 5 a.m., you didn't have kids up. Maybe you did, but that's when they played.
It's different now because we have social media. You can get access to anything at any time.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is the influence, man. Like, y'all influencing these girls to grow up to be hoes, man, and that's not cool.
Right.
That whole culture, that's not cool, man. Raise your women with some standards. But that also, but with that, also falls back on the parents. Man, you listening to that around your kids.
Yeah.
Man, I don't put that music around my kids. I may listen to it, but I don't listen to it with my kids.
Right, I know, because I come in there, your kids are just singing shit I didn't even heard.
Watching Miss Rachel.
Hey, hold on, nigga. I like Miss... I'm sorry. I like Miss Rachel, too. I mean, I've never even heard of her. Now she's got multi-millions.
She's awesome, man.
But I see what she's doing with these kids.
Yeah.
And if you had more stuff out there like that, in plain view, not Plainview, Texas, in plain view. I mean, I would have never seen it.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing, That's what I mean.
What's out there?
The influence of the kids. I mean, these kids these days are being influenced way easier. So, like with hip hop, man, for me, being somebody who actually does hip hop, I make music.
Right.
The message rap, to me, a lot of these younger kids, the younger generation, you're starting to hear, like, look, bro, this generation, like the NBA YoungBoy fans and stuff like that, bro. These younger kids, I got cousins who I put it on like some J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, some dudes who really rap with a purpose.
Right.
And they're like, that's whack, man. I like to listen to, toting, this and that. I'm toting guns, I'm slinging dope on this, but at the same time, man, you're not realizing that one of these rappers is talking about building up their community.
Right.
They're talking about building up yourself as a human.
Your self-esteem.
And there's one that's like, man, I'm, slinging these guns. I shoot at the ops. I'll do this and do that. Man, that's all fine and well. It sound cool, but
right.
Man, what are you doing to these kids, man? These kids are looking up to you. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
that's why that's what I mean by the impact and the influence of hip hop.
And we started off just about the evolution of everything, but we ended up being just the music, which is fine. But you're right on that, nephew. I don't think you could have hit it any harder on the nail than you have, because even my kids growing up, I did listen, to Two Live Crew. I did listen to 3-6 Mafia. So my kids, my daughters grew up.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, before my daughter passed, she was like, "Dad, why would you let me listen to this?" Her favorite song, she was a kid, "To the Window, to the Wall." You know what I'm saying?
So I do that as a kid. I'm singing "Peaches and Cream."
Right.
Man, I don't even know what that means as a kid. I'm singing my heart out.
Right. 112 was my favorite. Bass, but she was like, "Dad, why would you even let me, listen to that?" I'm like, "You're right."
Yeah.
I feel bad as myself. I always tell myself I wasn't the best parent. I wasn't the best.
But see, I think
I was a good parent, but I could have been better. I could have said,
parent, huh?
our computer had so much music and hardcore music that, of course, the kids are going to listen to the hardcore music before they listen to the message music, dog. You know that.
Yeah, that's what
hardcore. It's like, if you're going to learn Spanish, you're going to learn the bad words first because they sound better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the kids do. They're gonna listen to hardcore because most of the times parents say you can't listen to that. Shit, watch. Turn your back, they turn it right back.
Yeah, because your kids are gonna do stuff behind your back.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
my
it's
bad,
just no, you good. Yeah, and that's part of it, man. And that's what I mean. That's why I'm glad he left that comment, Nate the Greatness.
Nate the Greatness. Yeah, that was awesome, brother.
It's a good topic, man, because hip hop is a big influence, man, and not only in a negative manner, man. You got to think.
It's influenced a lot of people, to make something better of themselves, of course.
And hip hop spanned from the people in the hood, in the streets, not having a voice, man. Hip hop gave these cats in the street a way to voice themselves. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, these dudes right now are glorifying this street rap.
Right.
I got two shooters on my crew. I sent them to, I got Hitman, this and that. Ops this, ops that, man. Gang banging, all this. But, dog, you got to think, man. Back then, these dudes in the 80s and like these hood dudes, they were using music a way to voice their frustrations because they're living in poverty.
Shooting guns and
they're living in poverty. They're not glorifying the violence, the hatred. They're just expressing it. Like that, express yourself. You know what I mean?
Fight the violence. You know what I'm saying?
They're expressing their frustrations of
insane in the membrane. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Because that shit the way they were growing up.
Exactly.
Can you imagine the Bronx in the 70s?
In the 80s.
In the 80s, how hard it was, especially.
Like in the
I say the 70s because it was real poverty in the 70s. 80s came around and crack
epidemic hit. You know what I'm saying?
So people were already poor and found a way to relieve stress. Now they're even more poor because
you got drugs flooding the streets.
Yeah.
Man, dog, that's what I'm saying. So they weren't really just glorifying it. They were just voicing their frustrations out, man. They're talking about, man, we got a voice in the hood, man. We're trying to just voice our... Man, this is what we're growing up and seeing.
Right.
That was to me, that's the
Born in the ghetto.
Today's hip-hop and the past hip-hop, older hip-hop. Right. Man, they were just expressing their views of everything they were seeing in their environment. And now, it's like they're glorifying the violence, the drugs.
But the ghetto now, to the ghetto back then, is different.
Yeah. Well, I will say,
I'm not going to say that.
Struggle is struggle.
The struggle is real regardless.
Yeah.
But nowadays, the struggle here, these kids find it too easy to pull out a gun
They put their hands up.
Yeah, they put their hands up.
And where does that come from? It's from hip hop.
Yeah.
Talking about I got shooters and I up the fire on you.
I mean,
I'm telling you, the hip hop has influenced the culture, the society a lot, man. Because as we've gone through the years, you got hip hop being a way to voice your frustration, and now it seems like hip hop is just glorifying the guns.
And how long did it take the music world to put hip hop on the map, such as
like
Grammys and
genre?
Grammys. Because I know back in the day, I know you talked about it.
You know who won the first Grammy?
Well, you told me.
Will Smith. He was the first rapper to win a Grammy.
But that was years. It wasn't. And he wasn't Will Smith.
He was Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
he was. Yeah, but it took years before he got that Grammy. It wasn't the year that he did Fresh Prince.
No. So yeah. And that's the thing, man. I mean, hip hop wasn't. They didn't see it as a respectable genre for a little bit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Until
it started hitting the scene.
I mean, it forced its way into the genre. You know
as most blacks and Hispanics have to do. We gotta force our way into the community to show these people who we are.
Yeah, we got a voice.
You know?
And that's the good thing about that's the thing about hip hop, man. Hip hop can be used to uplift people who will feel like they're oppressed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it gives them that door to break down
I
the
don't want to say it still does. I know it used to.
Sure,
but at the same time, you're right, nephew, because I don't listen to it like I used to.
Yeah,
you do. Yeah. I don't because
I listen to these new
because when I I rarely listen to the radio, and when I do, something I don't like.
Yeah. And see,
because it's the radio version.
But I also think it just spans from the different generations. You grew up in a time where hip hop was message rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? It had a meaning. There was pain in it. There was this and this, and that still exists now.
Right.
It's just rap has changed over time, and I think generation after generation, the older generation ain't gonna like the new generation. You know what I mean? That's just how history is
you're
going.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Ask a kid now, put on "We Got the Funk."
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" You know what I'm saying?
Jump,
Yeah, but
if I was going to party, listen.
But like y'all put on this auto tune rap now, y'all gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" It's just a generation gap, dog.
If I go to a wedding or I go to a quinceañera or an event at a dance hall, I want to leave when they start playing hip hop.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand it. I don't understand the lyrics. It's nothing I don't understand. I know what the lyrics mean.
Right.
But I can't understand this. Like, people can't understand my language. I can't understand theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, But it's just a lot of it is
gibberish to me.
Well,
it sounds like gibberish. I'm not saying it is gibberish.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, people. It sounds gibberish because I don't understand how their tongue moves. If that makes sense.
Like it's just
some people have LL Cool J. He could flow. Yeah. Tupac could flow.
Well, yeah, because back then it was more about flow. Exactly, it was more flow.
Right.
Man, it's rap lyrics. Now it's not so much about. It's not so much about what you say. It's just if it sounds good, if it sounds dope, if the beat's hard. Like the auto tune, bro. It's just more of so this age.
I think auto tune is good if it's used correctly.
Bro, this age is more.
MC Magic, he's going.
Hell nah. Now, he didn't use auto tune. He used the talk box.
Oh, talk box, okay.
Yeah, with the tube in his mouth, and he was lame.
See, he's joking. MC Magic, he's joking.
Nah, he was alright, man. He was alright.
MC Magic, Stevie B, come on, man.
Nah, man, don't do that. No, but man, it was,
Nearly gone, nigga gone.
You know what I'm saying? But it's more melodic now.
Yeah.
They're more focused on cadence and flow of like melodic, the singing.
I don't want to say cadence, man. I see cadence with the Army, and it's way different than what you're talking about. Maybe it's a little different.
Cadence? No, I mean cadence like the way you flow. That's
right.
cadence. That's cadence, like the way you flow with the beat.
Right.
The melody you produce. That's what I mean. Not like Army. Not
yeah.
Do that. I'm saying like, it's more like harmonizing, that kind of music. It's more melodic, man.
Right.
It's not more focused on the message, man. And you still got rappers around like that.
Yeah.
But you got like Kendrick Lamar. You got, you know, you got J. Cole's of the rap game, man.
Right.
You got these rappers who are still out there making music that has a meaning. It's just this newer generation is more influenced by this street, you know, stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of it's because a lot of these kids listen to this music come from suburbs or you know, somewhere where it's not.
Yeah.
You know, they don't see no rap, like
I was gonna tell you because I've seen a lot of videos lately of popping up. Japan, they into breakdancing bad.
Yeah.
Bad, dude. I mean, from the 70s to now, where they're
dog, like, bro, they're real influenced by.
I don't listen to K-pop, but don't get me wrong, I do not listen
like
to
the
K-pop.
Jabberwockies.
Yeah,
they're
good. Yeah,
they're hard, bro.
Yeah, but no, I see a lot of. Well, you know, breakdancing was in the Olympics.
Yeah, I seen it. It was whack too. They were just rolling around on the floor.
Right. Yeah, I think that female one from Japan somewhere. I think she was from Japan one.
But that's a true testament to how much hip hop has influenced, dog. It was in the Olympics, breakdancing, and that's the breakdancing stemmed from hip hop.
Yeah.
From the music.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, man, that's just our views on it, man. Like
we can keep going on and on.
Yeah, we can go on and on about this all night.
My views is I'm more, you know, traditional, regular hip hop.
Yeah, you like more classic hip hop more than the new generation. And see, me, I'm a rapper, so I gotta evolve with the times, bro. Like that's why right there y'all can't see it, but on this other wall I have Lil Wayne hanging up.
Okay,
to me,
I do like Lil Wayne's music.
You better not badmouth Lil Wayne.
I'm not badmouthing, man, but sometimes. Now we don't stand, y'all know. You know, I don't understand.
But see, I think that's part of the older people they hear it. They not listening.
Oh, okay.
They just hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because you might hear somebody say they're auto tuning.
Come on, white man can't jump anyways.
Yeah, no, for real though, dog. You really you're not listening. You hear the racket, but you don't listen.
I don't listen to the rap. Okay.
It's just because it's different from what you grew up with.
Yeah.
But if you really listen to what some of these dudes are saying, bro, they really talking some tough talk.
Okay.
Like, I mean, some of them.
I know Lil Wayne does. I mean, there's music
Lil
that I
Wayne.
understand.
So to me, another big thing. It's not controversial, but to me, Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper that ever lived, bro.
Here we go.
And I will say this, bro, because Lil Wayne has been relevant for 25 plus years, bro. Since the late 90s, he was 13 years old when he first made it.
And I'll give you that, nephew, because
no rapper.
You evolved from when you were born. Even now that you still listen to what's evolving.
Yeah.
I stopped at a certain point.
Exactly. And see,
so I can't tell you.
That's
you know, I'm going to say Tupac or Biggie.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, of course.
Waylon or.
Yeah.
You know.
And so here's my thing. Lil Wayne is so successful because he found a way to evolve with the music, bro. I mean,
well, if you want to stick around, that's what you got to.
I mean, he started off rapping just like everybody in you know, like they said, in the 90s, and then you get to the 2000s. Then he transitioned with the auto-tune, lollipop. He transitioned over with whatever the generation was moving towards. He moved it, and he even said it. Man, if you don't change with the times, man, you're going to get left behind.
That's why 50 Cent stopped.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
50 Cent was my favorite.
50 Cent was one of my favorites, man. I love... And like even now, one of my favorite rappers is Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
And that's...
And I like Kevin Gates too. I just can't listen to him as much as y'all do.
I can. I listen to him all day. And he's a freaky dude, you know what I'm saying? Just like your boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, you know, man, thank you, Nate, man. This was a good topic. This is a good back and forth, man. We want to cover another one thing real quick, you know, so I was like, man, we better move on because if not, we'll be here all night. But man,
we don't mind it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man, this was a good topic though, man. I think I like the back and forth, man. It was good.
Yeah.
And it's cool because
and I like it because we're both two different eras.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
So
see, that's the thing. You come from the 70s
and the thing that I like about you is that you're very, very knowledgeable on the stuff you talk about.
Yeah.
You know.
I really care about this, man, because I make music.
Right. So that's why I don't mind get into a discussion with you because I don't know everything. I stopped at a certain point.
Yeah.
So from here back, I may not know everything, but I know some.
Yeah.
But you know from here to here and even more. So.
And I've been involving with the gym because I'm a little bit older, but I'm still young, man.
Right.
I ain't even hit 30 yet.
Yeah.
So like that's why I like these newer rappers. I do like them, man. I do like what they have to offer.
Right.
Man, it's good, man. I listen to like a Lil Durk, man. I listen to these rappers, bro.
You know, I do listen to some
NBA Youngboy. I do listen to Youngboy.
I'm gonna give a shout out to a guy from Midland, Skinny
Pat.
Miss Skinny Pat. Yeah,
here.
You know, he's been around for a while. He's not from 806 because he's just outside of the 806.
Yeah, he's in Midland.
But I do like some of this new rap. I mean, these guys that
man. I mean, shoot, Kevin
when they
Gates is popping
traditional,
again. Man, we listening to like, you know, these newer rappers, man. There's a lot of them, man. There's so many of them, bro. I like this new hip hop, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm a part of it.
I'm gonna give a shout out to the. I don't know what genre is it, but you got Becky G and Carol G.
Snow the product.
Snow. Yeah. Hey, Snow. Don't knock Snow, dog.
No, I don't knock Snow. I showed you Snow. I
showed you Snow, dog.
Come on, man. Dog.
I showed you. I said, check this out, nephew.
I been listening to Snow the product.
It was the first one.
But no, I was listening to her before that.
You never showed me. I showed you.
Yeah.
Then you said,
I was listening to Snow the product. She was hard, but I mean, it influenced. I mean, you see that, man, to the Mexican OTs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To these D Baby, man. You got D Baby coming from. You know, man, like Big X the plug right now, bro. He's booming right now. Bro.
Yeah, you showed me that.
He looks like Biggie.
Yeah,
Big Black. Yeah, he's cool, man.
So I mean, there is a lot of music out there.
Yeah.
That if you don't dig into it, you know, you're gonna be out here like me, stuck.
Yeah, not knowing, and then that's the thing. If you don't give it a chance, man, there's some rappers that are really out here doing some good work, man. Community work,
right?
Giving back to their people, and they're talking good stuff in their music,
right?
You just gotta give it a chance and listen to it, man. You know what I mean? Don't think of everything as that auto-tune rap it out, but listen to what they say.
I may change my my Pandora, to more.
Just stay open, man. You're gonna get a lot of BS.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. But that's what makes the rap game so great. Is it's so diverse.
Right.
I mean, you're gonna get any whatever you value or whatever you can find that niche in rap, man.
Right.
I mean, it's whatever you value. If it's community work, whether it's bettering yourself, whether it's being in the streets, whatever it is, man, you're gonna find that in hip hop.
Right.
So shoot, man, y'all older generation, give it a chance, man.
It was good, nephew. I like that.
That was awesome, man. But shoot, let's take one more quick pause, man, and then we're gonna discuss the Winchester Mansion.
All right, got you.
All right, man. Shoot, man. I guess to close out the night, man, I got an interesting one of the top haunted places in the world, man.
I looked it up today, and it looks pretty crazy, dog. The lady, Winchester, right?
Sarah, Miss Winchester, man. So what we're gonna dive into today, man, is the incredible story of the Winchester Mansion. If y'all don't know this story, man, it's a cool story, man. We're gonna do it. There's actually a movie on it called Winchester. So if y'all ain't seen it yet, y'all pull it up, man. It's fire.
The old Western?
Nah, it ain't no Western. But I know you're talking about the gun. Yeah. Yeah, because her husband.
The original Winchester, her husband. I read that.
Her husband was the
I
creator.
glanced through everything, so.
Yeah. Her husband was the creator of the Winchester rifle.
Right.
So let's dig into this story, man. So located in San Jose, California, the Winchester Mansion, or the Winchester Mystery House, as it's often called, is a big estate, man. It's got a rich history and a mysterious background.
Okay.
So let's dig into it, man. Story begins. Sarah Winchester. She was the widow of the firearm, like I said, the man who created the firearm, the Winchester rifle.
Right.
So she inherited. He died in 1881. She inherited his vast fortune, man, which was around 20 million, which today is equivalent to about hundreds of millions, bro. Today she was.
How did they have 20 million in the 1890s?
That rifle, man, he was selling. I mean, they were using it in war, dog. So I mean, he was manufacturing these rifles, man. So, but rather live comfortably, man, she was driven by a lot of grief, and she also had a big belief that she was cursed by the spirits of all the people that died at the hand of the Winchester
rifle. Wow.
Yeah, man. So legend has it, Sarah sought out a medium, man, who told her she must build a house for all the restless spirits. This is where the story gets crazy, dog. From 1884 until her death in 1922, Sarah worked on her mansion, which became a labyrinth of over 160 rooms.
Wow.
But this wasn't just any old construction project, man. This house features weird designs, bro, like staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open into walls. Yeah, it's got windows that overlook other rooms. Just a window into another room, or just it's crazy. There's a door that literally opens up to a brick wall.
Wow.
I mean, and there's stairs that lead up to the ceiling, and nothing's up there. Like it just goes straight into the ceiling.
So she was catering to the spirits.
Yeah. So check this out. She said that the medium told her that if she would build the house like this, it would confuse the spirits following her. They would open doors to nothing and get confused, or stuff like that and stuff. So others speculated that she was just embraced. She embraced her creativity with no plan. She was kind of crazy a little bit, man. But let's take a look at some of the closer, maybe most intriguing features of the mansion. For instance, bro, there's 13 bathrooms, a symbol often associated with good luck.
Right.
The number 13 appears frequently throughout the house, and is it a mere coincidence, or did Sarah really, do this for a deeper meaning? Many visitors, report strange occurrences like flickering lights, mysterious whispers, and cold spots. These tales have only added to the mansion's allure. Paranormal investigators have flocked to the site seeking to uncover the secrets that Sarah may have left behind. So, here's the deal, man. She had a lot of tragedy.
Right.
She had a lot of tragedy because she lost her kid. You know what I mean?
After her husband died.
He got sick. Then her husband died right after. And she just had so much grief, man. She had so much grief, man. And so she started building on this house. And, bro, she literally had crews that would work around the clock. They would clock in for each other. One go home, one comes in, one goes home, one comes in.
Building the house?
She was working. There was hammers going 24/7. Pow, pow, pow. Right. Hammers going 24/7.
So she was going crazy from hearing that shit all day.
And she would go into a seance room. She had one room that was her seance room where she would consult the spirits. And they would tell her how to build the house, what to do. She would say that the spirits gave her the ideas.
The insight.
Yeah, the insight to keep the other spirits at bay or wherever.
Right.
And she believed that she was being cursed because of her husband, like I said, he was the creator of the Winchester rifle. All the people that died at the hands of the Winchester rifle, she believed that they were haunting her. So, man, she worked until she died. Man, this mansion is crazy, Unc. If you look it up on...
I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't see the whole... I mean, I just saw outside picture. I didn't see... Because it's open, right, to the public?
Yeah. You can go view it, man. It's San Jose, California.
Right.
You can go and check it out, man. Some of my two of my favorite YouTubers, bro. They ran a page called BuzzFeed Unsolved, and they had a paranormal investigating page, and they went and they did an investigation.
Oh, they went in?
Yeah, they went and stayed overnight one night. It's cool, dude.
I probably wouldn't stay overnight, dog.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not afraid
I want to try it, but I don't know.
But I ain't gonna mess with something I can't really see. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy, man. I wanted to tell a story for spooky season, man. Like, could you imagine, dog? Like, you being just always seeing spirits all the time, and then you're so paranoid that you're building a mansion, bro. You got this endless amount of money, apparently. You know what I mean? She had hundreds
so she can do whatever she wanted,
and she
to her death
was building on that house, bro, constructing it. And like she said, the number 13 pops up a lot. 13 bathrooms, 13 windows in a certain area, whatever it was, That was a lot of superstitious stuff. The door handles, like.
So she believed that. So this medium took her money.
I don't know.
In my opinion,
Yeah. Well, if you don't believe in that kind of stuff. Yeah.
It's not that I don't believe it, because I see auras. People don't believe that I see auras, but I do see auras.
Shoot, dog. I see. Like, you ever seen, have you ever heard of shadow people?
I've probably heard. I don't know what it is.
I think you have. And we're going to save those stories for next week. we
had a good week. We had a good segment today. So we are going to cut it because... Yeah,
because I was going to dive into it, but I said, you know what? Let's save it for next week, because Halloween episode is next week, and we can't wait.
We want to make it special for y'all. We're really going to try.
Oh, it's going to be...
Did you know that I can see you?
Be awesome, man. There's gonna be some stuff that is really, really dope, man. So y'all tune in, man. Yeah, but
and it will be uploaded on Halloween Day.
Yeah, it'll be uploaded on Thursday instead of Friday. We usually upload on Friday morning.
Right.
It will be uploaded Thursday on Halloween. That way we can upload it Thursday and we can enjoy.
And who knows, if we have enough time, we might do two segments and upload
well,
one on Friday, our regular Friday morning upload. You know,
we may do that.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, we may do that, or we may do like a skit and post that up on our YouTube page.
Right.
So y'all go follow us on YouTube.
Blooper video.
Yeah, we're gonna do something special for y'all, man, for Halloween, and it's gonna be awesome, man. So y'all go subscribe to our YouTube channel, and man, y'all lock in with us because we got exciting stuff for Halloween. It's gonna be awesome, and I want to post it Thursday. That way we can spend the rest of Thursday.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
But we have
enjoying Halloween.
Almost definite.
You know what I mean? I may throw a party.
We have a trunk or treat on Wednesday that we're gonna do. I think Saturday the Older Niner Center's having a trunk or treat.
Oh, okay.
From 3 to 8. So
cool. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, and man, this Winchester Mansion though, dog. Y'all look it up, man. Y'all look up the movie Winchester. It's crazy, man. This lady worked till her death trying to confuse spirits in their house.
I want to watch that. I want to.
Man, we'll watch it, dog.
I'm intrigued to that, bro.
Man, we'll watch it tonight, dog.
Okay.
I ain't scared.
All right. Oh, you watched Smile 2 yesterday.
Yes. Hey, if y'all ain't seen Smile 2, y'all go see it. Man. It's in theaters right now, bro.
See, I'm upset.
No endorsement.
I'm upset. Bro, we saw Smile together the first one.
Damn, I know.
You took your dad this time?
Damn. I'm gonna take you, dog. We're gonna go watch it, dog.
If y'all don't know, Plainview doesn't have a theater.
Yeah, we don't have a movie theater no more. They shut ours down, so we gotta go 45 minutes.
Yeah, in order to go see a movie.
But I will do it, because I love movies.
Yeah. But thank y'all so much. We appreciate everything y'all do for us.
Thank y'all.
Hit that comment section, hit that like, share button, please.
Yeah, hit that share button, please, man. I want to get us out there, man.
Coca-Cola sponsors, please. I'm going to keep saying that.
Yeah, man. Shoot, we're working on a couple sponsor offers right now, so we'll keep y'all in tune, man. We got a couple people that want to sponsor their stuff. Yeah, we got some merch that we're working on. So we got a lot of exciting things.
We got a lot, man.
Like I said, we're renovating the studio to have a set. Man, we're trying to make an actual podcasting set for y'all that's gonna look. I mean, man, we're gonna get some
legit
stuff. Man, it's gonna be awesome. But like he said, man, like Unk said, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all keep following, and it's only gonna get better from here on.
Yep.
So we're ready to close it out, man. Thank y'all so much.
Unk loves you.
Hey, for real, and so does Nephew.
All right.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Late Night Conversations. Until next week,
Peace.
we out.